Good evening. Thank you all for coming. You ever had those moments where you're finally realizing, wow, it's actually here? It's one of those moments. I'm so excited that you've all joined us. We're so pleased that you've come tonight. And I want to begin just by thanking our sponsors, our gold sponsors, West Coast Women's Clinic, AccuBalance Wellness Center, Finlandia Pharmacy, and then our silver sponsors, Armitage and Associates, Lorna Vanderhaeg, Pure Pharmacy, and Woman's Sense. I am here, standing in front of all of you, feeling so proud for all that we've created here. And this evening began with one seed, a thought about bringing Dr. Northrup here to Vancouver so that all of you could hear her message. It was last February, and from that seed, suddenly, here we all are. It really feels like it went that fast. There was a gestation period, of course. There was ups and downs. Have any of you, I'm sure many of you, but show me your hands. Anybody have a vision or dream, something you'd like to give birth to? Okay. There's a few of you there. Okay. So what I want to do, I'm going to begin the way I begin everything I do, and that's with the centering. So I'm going to get you to place both feet flat on the floor, and if you're short, just come a little bit forward. I'm short too, because I have heels on. So have a seat, close your eyes, and just bring your awareness to your breath. And if you're not comfortable with your eyes closed, just a soft gaze down. Focus on your breath and just allow your breath to be just as it is. No need to change it. Notice each inhale, each exhale. Your breath is your link to the present moment. It's going to bring you right here, right now. I want you to take a moment to reflect on that dream, that vision, that thing you'd like to give birth to. I want you to take a moment and just imagine it there in front of you, within reach. And I want you to imagine for a moment that it was happening for you right now. It was actually true, that your vision, your dream was actually happening and real. And I want you to bring all of your senses into it. Imagine it being real. What would it look like? How would you feel? Bring that feeling into your body. What would it taste like? What would it smell like? What would you hear? Just really get a full body experience of your dream or your vision. And I want you to say to yourself, it's possible. It's possible. Take a deep breath in, let the breath fall out of your mouth. Good. Bring your awareness back and open your eyes. I wanted you to connect to your dream for a minute and your vision for a moment, because we had the vision of bringing Dr. Northrup here to Vancouver. And although we didn't know how we were going to make it happen, we knew it was possible. And that's all we needed, to hold the vision. So when you can hold your vision and believe it's possible, there's no room for doubt. There's no space for fear to grab hold of you. We didn't know how. A lot of times we didn't know how. But for you, I'm going to give you some advice. How is none of your business. Okay? Your business is to hold your vision no matter what anybody else says, no matter any doubters, any naysayers. It's not their business. Your business is to hold your vision and believe it's possible. Because when you can hold your vision and believe it's possible, then all of a sudden, everything you need will fall into place. Phone calls started coming in for us, emails, seemingly convenient, but divinely placed. Everything began to fall into place. And that's going to happen for your vision as well. What dream, what vision, what book, what song are you meant to sing? What are you being called to do? There's something in you whispering. I can see it in some of your faces. There's something you're being called to do. And I'm going to invite you to consider taking action and listening to that calling. Has anybody recognized that there's a real shift right now? There's a lot of feminine energy rising and a lot more women taking a stand and doing crazy things like myself standing on stage here. Have you noticed that kind of shift, some of you? Yeah. It's time for women to take a stand. And that's part of why we believe that Dr. Northrup's message was necessary at this time. It's necessary for all of us to be able to stand in our own power. You have a power within you that you haven't even begun to explore. Are you willing to listen to that? I ran from my power for a long time. I was scared of myself. I didn't realize that till recently. It scared me. The power I had, the abilities I had, frightened me. But today, I feel the fear, and I do it anyways. Because the things I'm most afraid of are going to have the biggest impact in my life and the lives of everybody else around me. So it's worth it. It's worth it. I refuse to die with my music in me. And I'm going to encourage all of you to give birth to your dream. And all you need to do is hold your vision and believe it's possible. And I will hold faith for you because I believe in your dream. I believe in each and every one of you. And I know that your dream is possible. And I also know it's necessary. The world needs your brilliance. The world needs your grace. And I'm going to invite you to allow it to come through you. So, I want to thank you all for coming tonight and being part of this vision as we give birth to this evening, this event. Having Dr. Northrup here and sharing her story and her vision and her message. As you're listening tonight, I'm going to invite you to take the words that land in your heart, that resonate really deeply within you. You're going to hear exactly what you need to hear tonight, and you're going to take that home with you. I want you to take a moment. I'm going to thank you all for coming because you're all part of this vision. Without you, this vision wouldn't be here. But I want you to take a moment to acknowledge yourselves for showing up. You showed up for you, not for us. For you. And I want you to acknowledge yourself for that. So, round of applause. I have to find a way to clap with the mic. Okay, so I'm going to invite one of our gold sponsors, or some representatives from our gold sponsors at West Coast Women's Clinic to come out. They're going to introduce Dr. Northrup, and I know you're anticipating her. She's coming soon, I promise. Thank you for coming.